This is how weed affects people with different mental disorders. So for the first mental disorder, we have ADHD. So for people with ADHD, it oftentimes provides them a sense of relief, and it can provide them with some extra hyper focus. However, it is a good focuser, but not a good mediator. So it kind of just takes them and they focus on maybe things they don't want to focus on. Number 2 is going to be people with OCD. So people with OCD, it goes one of two ways. Some find relief from their obsessive compulsive thoughts. Some people, it kicks it into overdrive and they can't get it off their mind until the high wears off. You know, it amplifies their OCD. Number 3 is going to be people with anxiety disorders, okay? Either it goes one of two ways. It either mends it for a while and then eventually turns on them, or it turns on them right away and they almost display psychotic-like symptoms when under the influence. Extreme anxiety and delusions and paranoia. These are the type to be super paranoid. All right, number 4 is going to be depression, okay? People who are depressed when they get under the influence of weed are going to become even more depressed, usually. However, if it's a strong sativa strain, which there's very few of those, by the way, anymore, they might become uplifted and actually see an improvement in their symptoms. But overall, usually it's going to make it a lot worse. Number 5 is going to be bipolar or schizophrenia, especially bipolar with psychotic features like bipolar 1. It's only going to make things worse. Schizophrenia, it's going to make them feel enlightened sometimes, when in reality it's sending them farther down their rabbit hole, taking them farther from reality. And for the 6th, I believe, and final, it's going to be PTSD and BPD. They're oftentimes heavily correlated with each other. A lot of times BPD, the theory is it's caused by some extra unresolved PTSD, which could be the case. So it's going to make them mended in certain circumstances, and some it'll amplify their symptoms even more. It makes things unsteady because when they don't have it, they might tweak, or when they do have it, they might not. So yeah, and then, might as well add a 7th and final one. It's going to be just neurotypical people. Well, they're going to get more of that weed for what it is. They probably won't freak out as much, won't get as anxious. They are the only ones who actually experience weed for what weed is quote-unquote supposed to be, despite the super high THC levels nowadays.